welcome to Semi-Wild Alaska. I'm Kate.
I'm Dan.
And today we're headed out to the Kenai for day 6 into 7 of fishing the Kenai Rivers for sockeye salmon.
It is Monday evening, and we're hoping to get some fish.
All right, let's get it.
Ooh. On and off so fast. What a tease. You can redeem yourself. And it's Caitlin with the first catch of the day.
All right, this is not
Good hook. First catch of the season. Good job. So how's it been going today?
Several fish on, but several fish have come off. Successfully have brought in one.
Yep. A lot of snags. Not much success bringing them in, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay. It's like that sometimes.
Yep.
Oh. How many hooks have you gone through?
Only 10 at least.
Really? You think it's 10? Jeez.
I went through probably 5 or 6 in like that 15 minutes.
Goodness.
This is full. There's 2 left.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Dan got a
brought one
fish.
in. Right about time I was ready to give up. This is my last hook. We've been hitting them,
Yeah.
but just snags, and they've been taking hooks and tossing them. So this is the spot. This is our spot last time when we got really frustrated. You hit your limit, but I did the same thing. I was just snagging all night.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe that's our luck for this spot. But we usually catch a few. So
all right.
We each got one now, so that's good.
Yep, we're even. You want to put it on the stringer?
Yeah.
All right. High five.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, we probably should call it.
You want to call it, or do you want to see
Just a couple extra casts?
a couple extra casts?
All right,
the
couple
fish are
extra
here,
casts.
So.
All right, so what happened?
All right, so I hooked myself in the lip. My hook had kind of snagged a stick, and I was freeing it, and there must have been a little tension on the line, and it popped up, and it just caught me just under here. Didn't hurt, didn't go through my lip or anything, but it's bleeding pretty good. So I think that's our sign. We each got a fish. Kate's got the med kit out. She's gonna patch me up real quick. We'll fillet our fish and head home. So already an exciting fishing season. So nicely done.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. That's a nice big fish.
Yeah. Semi-wild tip. If you cut a little slit in the fillet, then you can hold it a little more easily without dropping it as you wash it in the water.
Nice.
At least we got started on a salmon fishing and catching.
Yep, if we didn't have that pesky work thing, we could stay out here all night.
Hey, it is tempting, but we do need to be able to function.
Yeah, more or less.
My toes are numb.
Are they?
I think these shoes just aren't the best anymore.
No, they probably don't have any insulation.
No, they do not.
No. All right, guys, if you have any recommendations on wading shoes for Kate, let us know in the comments below.
Sims, Orvis, LL Bean, any other companies you guys can think of that have awesome wader boots for women?
Okay, everyone, we're back home. So we did okay tonight. We each got a fish. I don't know if it was quite the redemption story we were hoping for after yesterday. And the fiasco with the rods, man, that was a bummer. But yeah, we're going to hit it hard this week. We're going to try and get out there before things get too crazy and all the tourists come in to fish. It's just nicer when it's, you know, fewer people out there and I guess more fish for us if we can bring them in. This is day 3 of fishing. Kate just picked me up from work. We've got all of our fishing gear with us. So we are headed back out to the Kenai River.
Equipped with more hooks.
With more hooks.
More line.
More line.
More split shot weights.
Also that. And hopefully less punctured lips in people.
Yes.
Punctured lips and fish is fine.
Hook it in the mouth.
I don't think. Hashtag hook it in the mouth. We're excited to get back out on the water. The numbers, like the run is early. Like it's at least a week or two early this year. So we are trying to get really all of the fish that we feel like we need to get for the season in the first couple weeks here before all the tourists come in and before dip netting starts, which is only, starts tomorrow. So we're probably not gonna hit that goal. But dip netting is starting soon, so we wanna make sure we can get all of our fish. So we're headed back out. I think we're going to the same spot we were at yesterday.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll do better tonight. Just being out there is super enjoyable. We're excited to just go stand in a beautiful Alaskan river.
Before it gets shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, before there's more people than there is water out there.
Well, it started raining out here. That doesn't stop us. We still enjoy being out here. We're technically already wet, so it doesn't really matter if it's sprinkling. Alrighty, Dan caught the first one tonight.
On the board first tonight. It's a nice big fish.
It is. You already caught a couple, but they were both foul hooked, and this one was finally in the mouth.
Yep. And hopefully this will begin our streak.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Kate's on the board again. We've now done better than we did last night, which is good. All right, nice fish. And I'm on the board with 2 fish. Caitlin is on the board with 2 fish. So we're starting to get it dialed in. We've been out here for probably 3.5 hours now. So it's about time that they start coming in. We've been foul hooking a few and we've been bringing them in a little bit better, but it's nice to have a couple on the stringer now. It's getting a little busier out here, so hopefully we can get our fish and get out of people's way. So we did a little better tonight. Total of 5 fishes. Two last night, 5 tonight. We're working our way up in numbers, which is nice, which means we're hooking them better. All right.
We're tonight, and we'll be back out here with you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you. All right, guys, you know the routine. Same spot, going for more fish. This time we're meeting Seth and Monica, our friends, to go fishing with them. We ran into them last night, so we scheduled to go fishing today. So we're gonna get out there and see how many we can get. And already Monica finds her spot, lands a fish on what might have been the first cast. I couldn't even get my camera set up in time and she's hooking fish. Get ready for Kate and I to be embarrassed out here.
First fish on. And Dan also.
Doing
Got a fish.
Doing well so far. I don't want to jinx it, but got here at the right time, I think, today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there we go. Fish number 3 for Caitlin tonight.
Yeah.
Fish number 4 for both of us. But I don't think Kate sees it that way. I think she probably sees it as her fish.
I mean, eventually it's both of our fish. Well, we forgot our fillet knife, so we're gonna have to fillet these at home, and Dan was kind enough to carry them back in the net. Some of these guys are huge, so that is, huh? Yeah, it's not light, is what he said. We'll have a lot of work to do when we get home.
2, then 4, then 5. Doing a little better each day. So we're gonna head home and fillet these fish since I forgot the knife. The benefit is we can use the extra bits of the fish in our compost and really enrich that soil for our garden. So that's pretty awesome. But we've got a bit of work to do when we get home. It's after 9 already, and we're planning to come out again tomorrow night, but we have a work event that we have to do, so that's going to push us back a little further. So we got to get these filleted tonight. It's been late nights all week long, but that's all right. That's what we signed up for. So we're going to get home, get these wrapped up, and we will see you again tomorrow night for more fishing. Day 5 on the river.
So we're getting out here a little later than normal. Hopefully we can fish for a couple hours, bring in a couple. Of course, we always want to limit, but no matter what, if we get any fish, that's a win. So we'll see what we do. So how many do you think we're gonna get tonight?
Well, since we're about 2 hours behind, I'm hoping for 2 apiece.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I was hoping we would increase our numbers every single night that we came out as we got better and better.
I don't know that it's realistic.
No, I mean it's a bit of luck if the fish are in. But since we have a shortened timetable tonight, I'm lowering my expectations slightly. So. All right, Kate's on the board.
On the board.
That was a fighter.
Oh, my forearm is pumped.
Here, hold it up so I can see. Woo!
That's a big one.
That's a nice big fish. Good job.
Nice.
And Kate's on the board again with another big one. She's nailing the monsters tonight.
Woo.
Look at these big, beautiful fish. All right, well, I guess I got to get my 2 now, huh?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so we moved down to a different spot. It was a little bit crowded down when we first came down, but luckily this spot just got vacated, and we had good luck here earlier in the week, but we're struggling right now. Kate got another one in, so she's up to 2. I haven't even bumped one. I haven't felt anything tonight, so we're gonna give it a little while longer here, but it's gonna be a short night fishing for us tonight. We're gonna come back out tomorrow and hit it hard. Look at this monster. Look at those teeth. It's very slippery. Doesn't want to stay on the table.
Yep.
That fillet, wow. There you go, that's a monster fillet. Beautiful. From the belly, which we'll try and smoke this year for the first time, so that's exciting.
It is exciting. I'm excited to try.
Nicely done. She's getting good at this fast. Nothing like a week straight of practicing filleting to get really good at it.
Definitely.
Look at that beautiful color. That's a nice fish.
That is a beautiful sockeye fish.
They look a little bit more red when they've been in the freezer.
Yep.
But this
just learned from somebody that if you saran wrap your salmon fillets, then you vacuum seal them, they'll actually stay fresh for about 3 to 4 years.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So Kate is doing a great job filleting these monster salmon. If you want to know our technique for filleting, check out our previous video. I'll link it in the description below. We use the same technique that we've been using from the beginning, except now we're keeping the bellies, which is just one more cut we need to make on each fillet. And we're looking forward to getting these fillets processed and trying some smoking this year. So that'll be super fun. Boom, that's it. Good job.
Thank you.
Day 6.
Day 6.
Looking-
into 7.
To be 7. So it's day 6. So it's after work on a Friday, just like every other night. We're getting out here in the evening. So we're hoping to hit a run like the other nights. Unlike earlier in the week, today is a Friday, which means we can stay out and fish. In fact, we can fish all night long. So that's the plan. We are going to fish from Friday night into Saturday morning.
Yep.
Why would you do this? Well, the idea is that you can limit twice while going out once. So there's a 6 fish limit per person per day. But as soon as that clock hits midnight, it resets. So you can have 6 on a Friday night, 6 on a Saturday morning, and then you'll hit your limit of 12 in hand per person. So the hope, even though we have not limited all week, is to limit tonight and then limit first thing Saturday morning, basically without going home.
And have 24 fish. What are we getting ourselves into?
That would be 24 fish, so 48 fillets.
I thought it was gonna be bananas.
We're already a little sleep deprived from the week because we've been staying up way later than we normally do to fish and to get home and fillet and process. So we're already a little loopy.
It's gonna be great.
It is gonna be great. You'll notice we're in the van this time. The reason we're in the van is we may need to take a break and take a little nap. So ideally we'd limit maybe by like 10 or 11 tonight.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Catch a quick nap in the van, get out at like 12:30 or 1 in the morning, and before the sun comes up, limit again. So we'll see how it goes.
Fingers crossed.
This is gonna cap off our week of fishing adventure on the Kenai and Kasilof rivers. So we hope you're excited. We're excited. Let's see how it goes. Well, we're about an hour in and there is no action out here. We've only seen 1 or 2 fish pulled in by anyone, and we haven't found anything. So limiting tonight might be difficult, but we're gonna stick with it. We've got 5.5 hours to go before midnight, so hopefully the fish will turn up. We'll see. So we've moved spots because Kate was getting frustrated because for once she wasn't getting any fish, and she was mad that I caught a couple, but they were just foul hooks, so we don't have any on the board yet. So no, I'm not calling you competitive. I'm just calling you frustrated because you usually get fish, which is understandable. Last night I didn't get any, so I know what it feels like.
Yeah, but this is the night we're supposed to go get.
I know, we're trying to limit that. We jinxed ourselves, I think. We'll see. Fishing report check-in on the final push. Well, the very beginning of the final push, really. We've been here, I'd say two solid hours, maybe 2.5. Yeah, right now it's really slow. And it's going to be a long night, so we're trying not to burn our arms and shoulders out with the repeated casting. So I'm taking a little break, walking back up to the van. I'm going to get us some snacks. And yeah, we're going to pace it out tonight since we're going to be here for many, many hours. I don't know about limiting tonight. It's not looking good right now. This week we've heard that around 9 o'clock there's a decent push of fish. And some people have said that really around 11 or midnight they've had a good run. So we'll see if that holds true tonight and see what we can do. But so far it's been a little discouraging, but we're not going to give up. But we are going to take a break. All right, you guys, it's 10:30. We have been out here for 4.5 hours. We're finally on the board. I just brought in a pretty good sized fish. Hopefully our luck has turned because it's been a little bit sad so far. Been a pretty pathetic outing until right now. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, wish us luck. We're gonna bring in a few more fish.
All right, everyone. So I am taking a break from fishing. I'm back in the van. I'm gonna take a couple hours to sleep. I was getting super frustrated out there on the river because I had not brought in anything, which feels unusual for me, but it happens. Sometimes you just get skunked. Dan was still feeling it, so he's still out there. Hopefully he'll get some more fish, and I'll rejoin him in a couple of hours after I've gotten some rest. Sometimes you just need to take a break. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit when I rejoin Dan out on the river. Until then, I'm gonna get some snoozes. Well, that did not go as planned.
No, it didn't.
We got one fish for the two of us last night, and with that defeating thought,
We gave up. We gave up. We promised you a week straight of fishing. We technically did that. I was out there till about 12:30. I gave it a half an hour. Kate, as you know, had already gone back up to the van to try and get some sleep, thinking we were going to continue to stay and fish. As I was out there on the river, not catching fish, I had time to think about the fact that since we didn't limit last night, and we likely weren't going to limit today, there wasn't really any point in staying because we were not going to reach our goal of having 12 fish in hand, limiting back-to-back days.
Now, we had a couple things working against us.
Yep.
We had falling numbers in the amount of salmon in the river each day of the week. There were also specific days that they allow set netters to catch salmon prior to them getting to the mouth of the Kenai. It was in their favor, so that limited further the amount of fish that were coming up the river.
That's right. So, yeah, not the way we hoped to wrap things up, but that's just fishing on the Kenai. It was still great fun. It was a really, I think, really interesting and fun challenge, and a cool way for us to try and get our fish before the rush of tourists and dip netters come down in the next couple of weeks. If the numbers go back up, which I'm sure at some point we will try and go back and limit back-to-back days and get 12 fish in hand.
Great.
That would be super cool. And I think if we do that, we're going to pretty much get the fish that we need for the year. What we think we're going to need.
That would be 24 fish. That's quite a lot.
Yeah. We fish for subsistence. We try our best not to overfish. We don't want to take more than we absolutely need. So we're really trying to check ourselves and kind of figure out what that number is. We don't know yet.
We do like to share a little bit with family and friends.
Yeah.
Down in lower 48 especially. But we are trying to make sure we're not just going out there and taking a bunch of salmon that we're essentially not going to eat, or that anyone's going to eat.
Right. So yeah, that's our goal. So look for another video, maybe very quickly after this one. We don't know yet, of us trying to hit that goal of getting all our fish for the season. So that and many more Alaska adventures and subsistence living and homesteading and really, dog hair, fun stuff coming your way. So thanks again for tuning back in. Remember, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram if you want to see what we're doing between these video drops, and we will catch you next time. Thanks, guys.